Today's Saturday. It's the day before my friend John's birthday. Obviously he has church on Sundays and he's supposed to be doing a reading as well at church. So today we are going out for something to eat. It's myself, John, my friend Nicola and her hubby. So as a group we're all just going to go out and we're going to Toby Carvery. So that should be nice. You pay sort of per plate. You get, I think it's like 4 slices of meat and as much veg as you like. So we're gonna get pretty full today. I'm wearing the new necklace, or at least the pendant anyway. That's what I got for Christmas from my friend Nicola and her hubby. Unfortunately, with the particular top I'm wearing, the longer chain doesn't really suit. So what I did is I took the sort of shorter plasticky sort of chain that I've got with my Full Metal Alchemist pendant that she also got me, and I just switched pendants over. So the pendant is a little more noticeable because obviously I've got the sort of the cowl neck top, and it just, I don't know, it just didn't look right. So it should be quite interesting because we're going to go and have some delicious, tasty food, and we're just going to basically hang out together. Yeah, so stay tuned. Decidedly chilly, so donned a cardigan to go with it, but it's quite a sort of it's like a mulberry sort of, not a mulberry, it's like a wine sort of colour. So it should go okay with my sneaks, and obviously the florals on the top are quite muted, so. Oh my God, John! What? John, what are you like?
Well, I've always wanted a car with a white stripe on it.
Chrissy's a cougar. She don't like old, she likes young.
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
Okay, she likes Jay Baruchel.
yeah. Who's currently in Scotland?
Oh my God, we've just come back.
Sneaky, and I was trying to get video of John while he was, dozed off a kip. It's probably the big meal, of which I would have shown everybody, except I very stupidly deleted the video before I'd managed to actually upload it, and I'm kicking myself about that. But yeah, we're just basically here, just chilling out, watching a bit of TV, aren't we? After eating the big dinners, big whopping din-dins. I do have to admit, I did rather like those Yorkies.
Yeah, they were right.
Big, massive Yorkies. John put more peas than I've ever seen on a plate. I'm telling you. How many spoonfuls did you shove on there? What, 3, 4?
4, I think.
4 and now I'm talking the big kind of spoons, that you normally see people serving up.
And I didn't get paid off with them.
Oh my gosh, what are you like? Oh God. Had a good time at the Toby Carvery. There would have been some footage from, inside the restaurant and from the car on the way home, but me being a complete and total I actually deleted it, and then like a split second afterwards realised my mistake, and it had gone forever. So yeah, that's why this is going to be basically another short vlog. I mean, we did, we had a really good time. When we got in there, it was a little bit Not that, I mean, we didn't realise at the time until the guy explained it afterwards. But apparently they were short a member of staff. So that explained why there was nobody at the hostess station, you know, to kind of to greet us when we came in at the door. I mean, we were standing there for like nearly 5 minutes before somebody finally turned up, you know, so that we could say, well, you know, we've got a booking, you know, in order to seat us. Once that was sorted, I mean, the good thing is that they had, with the soft drinks, you could get free refills, which I thought was really good. I believe, it's about £2 something for sort of one glass, but you could go back and refill it as many times as you wanted. The meat wasn't that great. I mean, I had a slice of gammon and some turkey. Unfortunately, the meat was very kind of gristly, and not that pleasant. The cauliflower cheese was bland. I really could have done with some more seasoning. The chipolata sausages that they gave us, those were nice. And the giant Yorkshire, obviously, so I love a good Yorkshire pud. The rest, it could have been better. You know, could have been. There's room for improvement. But yeah, I mean, one of my friends effectively said, because I said, you know, I wonder if I could maybe get, you know, a little bit off the bill, considering I wasn't, you know, the meat just wasn't up to snuff. And he was like, no way, you're not going to get money off the bill. I did. I managed to get about £8 off our bill. But one thing I did notice, and it had to ruminate in my mind for a little while, that the way I understood it was that the $6.99 price for the carvery was for the slices of meat and unlimited veg. And yet, when the bill came, it appeared that we were being charged £6 for the carvery per person, and then on top of that, for the four of us, almost another £20. Because obviously the way it was printed on the thing, so it was the way he said that because he sort of explained to me how he'd managed, you know, where he'd reduced the amount and how he'd altered it in order to get the reduction in the price. He mentioned something about not being charged for the larger veg portion, and I thought, well, wait a minute, the $6.99 is supposed to pay for unlimited veg plus the slices of meat, which I will state the slices of meat were pathetically small. They really were. I mean, it was pretty much, it was hidden under everything else. That's how little there was of it. I mean, I'd been to the Toby Carvery once before, and it was a lot better. But we're going back a couple of years from then till now, and today just wasn't up to scratch. It was quite nice that with the refills you could actually get cherry Pepsi. They had a strawberry Pepsi as well, and a lime one, which I didn't bother trying. But yeah, it was the first time I've ever heard of strawberry Pepsi. But yeah, all in all, I would say that the parts of the food itself just weren't up to par. But the being with friends, that, you know, we had a good laugh, you know, we chatted and so forth, and it was just really good. you know, really enjoyed that. So, but yeah, the next birthday up is my friend Nicola's, and she's already made plans to go with her husband to a pub in town, and myself and my friend John, we're going to meet them down there. So that'll be good. And then of course after that it's mine. And we'll be going to the same pub in town. So yeah. But yeah, there's not a whole hell of a lot today. Especially considering I screwed up that one bit. So I've got to learn not to screw bits up. So yeah. Again, you got any questions? You got any requests? Anything like that, you know, just drop them in the comments. And thanks for watching. I know there's a few people that watch fairly regularly. I do apologise for the fact that I don't have a particularly exciting life. If I could change that, I would. But yeah, I will catch everybody tomorrow.